welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my origin story. Dun dun! I just hit 100 subscribers on this channel. Thank you so much. I can't believe how fast that happened. That was very exciting. So I thought that as a 100 subscriber celebration for this channel, that I would talk to you and tell you about my SHINee origin story, how I got into SHINee, and like my whole K-pop, how I got into K-pop video, because I think that it's pretty fun, and you know, I just also want to be sappy about SHINee. Is that a crime? Is that a crime to be so sappy about SHINee? Because although it's K-pop origin story, it'll be mostly SHINee, because like, they're most for me. But yeah, this would be very fun. I would love in the comments for you guys to leave your K-pop origin stories for me. Tell me how you found out about it. You know, give me the details. Where did you learn? Where were you? What were you doing? What did you think at first? I want to know all of it, because how fun is that? Especially if you've been into K-pop for a long time. But even if you just found out about it yesterday, tell me your story. Everybody's got a story. There has to be some reason that it captured you so, and I want to know. So here is my story. First, though, we have to go back in time. Welcome to 2008. We are here. This is the year of... I don't know what happened in 2008, but this is where we are now. We are in 2008. I, personally, have transported back, and I am now 14 years old, and I was a weeb. Was and am a weeb, but was a weeb. 2008, I was a weeb. I had, the year before, gotten real obsessed with Naruto, to the point that it caused my parents concern, because I was like wearing the headband, Naruto running down the hallway, practicing all the hand signs. I loved Naruto so much. It's all that I thought about. I loved anime, yes, but Naruto mostly. So I was already a weirdo. But in my mind, I was like, no, I'm cool. I'm a cool person. I'm gonna show people how cool I am, even though I love Naruto and I can't shut up about my love for Naruto. But this particular day was October 31st of 2008, so it was Halloween. I was dressed as a table, and not just like a weenie little like side table. No, I was a full-sized dining room table where my head was I wanted it to be like as if I was a dead person, in like a dead head in the middle of this table. I was a full-size table, couldn't fit through doors, couldn't do any of that. I committed to Halloween. And so I had been sitting outside of my house for a while, handing out candy by putting candy on all of the little plates on my table. Very fun, because I couldn't fit inside the door, so I had to sit outside. That's so fun. But then we got to a point where my parents lived was not very busy, like for even back in the day for trick-or-treating, because we were kind of on the end of a street, so we didn't get a lot of kids ever. So at a certain point, okay, no more kids are coming, and my friend had come over, and this particular friend was also the friend who got me into Naruto, so she's been a bad influence on me. And we were like, okay, let's go trick-or-treating for like the older kid end of the night trick-or-treating, because we knew that we were kind of nearing the end of our trick-or-treating days, being 14 and all. So I changed out of my table costume, and I dressed probably like I don't even know what I was. I think I changed into my Fox in a Box costume. If you know that reference, say hi, be my friend. But yeah, I was Fox in a Box. And we were like, we're gonna go trick-or-treating. And then this happened. Here is the dramatic retelling of the pivotal moment. All right, you ready for trick-or-treating? Yeah, let's go trick-or-treating. I mean, we're almost too old, but we're not quite old yet. I think we can get all the big chocolate bars. Okay, let's go. And okay, so you know how like last year I got you into Naruto? Yeah, well, there's a new thing that I think you'll really like, and I'm excited. I want to tell you all about it. I think you'll love it. Yeah, I mean, I think Naruto's pretty cool, but I feel like everything else kind of lame. I don't know about that. Yeah, so there's this group. They're Korean. They're called SHINee. And they are the best. Huh? Yeah, there's a member of it. His name's Key. He wears pink. He's my favorite. Key, and they're the best. I think you'd like it. I think you'd like it. I think you should check them out. You should. I think you should check them out. That's kind of a stupid name. That's kind of lame. Yeah, so they came out with a new song. Oh, I think you'd love it. It's so good. Key wears pink, and it's so good. And they're running. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Here, I'll sing you a little piece of it. I'll sing you a little piece. Guess if you're gonna do it anyway. Amigo, 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 amigo. And that was literally it for me. That is all that it took for me to fall, was that. Because the next day I went over to her house, we watched the Amigo music video, and again, I was like, that's so lame, but maybe not really. And I went home that night, and I spent an embarrassingly long time trying to find that music video, because I was like, okay, it's called SHINee, but it's spelled differently. So how is it spelled? And I didn't really know how to use the internet. This is again 2008, and I was a loser. I didn't really use the internet, other than to watch Naruto. So it took me an embarrassingly long time to find. And this is before like channels had their own YouTube channel, or like companies had their own YouTube channels. So I didn't know what but I found it, and then I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna watch it again. And then I was like, oh, okay, he kind of cute. Okay, I'll watch it again. Oh, okay, this is kind of catchy. Amigo. Okay, oh my god, okay. And then I looked on the recommended section. Oh, they have another song. Love Like Oxygen? Okay, and then I clicked, ooh, I like this one. Ooh, look at the dancing. Oh, look at the little hat. Ooh, I like that. And then, oh, they have another song, Replay? Wow, ooh, this one's fun. Look at them. Aw, so cute with a skateboard. Oh, I definitely was. Taemin was definitely a big factor for me. I thought he was just so sweet, so cute. And then I found Epic High's 1 and Big Bang's Haru Haru, and I was like, ooh, okay, I think oh no, here we are, all of a sudden, the pit, I don't see the end of I'm in the pit, I don't see the sun anymore. We're deep, and we're only going deeper. And that was it. Like, that's all that I needed. And then from that day, so November 1st of 2008 until today, which is May 30th of 2025, I have never left that realm of like, ooh, wow. Like, it's crazy. And I feel like with my intro into like K-pop and stuff, I feel like I really can't even explain how monumental it was for me at the time, because it sounds maybe ridiculous now because of the internet and stuff, but this is 2008, early internet. I didn't use the internet at all at this point. I think I had a Facebook because my friends forced me to get a Facebook, but I didn't use social media. I just didn't use the internet at all, other than to watch Naruto. That was my only reason for going on the internet. And my world was this big. When you're 14, before the internet, my world this big. This is the only world that I knew, and it was the community that I lived in and my family. And then that's it. So my world, and then with Naruto, it was my world is this and Naruto. This is all of the whole world that exists. I only see this. I had no concept of my world felt very it was very small, it was very safe. This is the world. This is all that I need to know about. And learning about K-pop exploded my world. Not in a bad way, but in a way that it all of a sudden it really feels like seeing color for the first time. I was there's all this, there's so much more of the world and so much more life and so many more people than I'd ever even thought about, which again sounds so dramatic because it's K-pop, but I will never experience that again, where it was totally something that was not even close to a realm of anything I ever thought about, and then all of a sudden there's more to the world than I ever thought. There's more to everything. And again, 2008 was before K-pop was attempting to be in the West, at all. I think BoA, close to that time, had released, Hurricane Venus and stuff. Wonder Girls toured with the Jonas Brothers. So there was a little bit of it, but, this is before companies had their own YouTube channels. There was no social media for any of the companies, any of the artists, none of that. There was, no English subtitling, or probably subtitling in any other language. At this point, there was nothing. So it also because like SHINee like taught me how to use the internet and how to like research stuff and how to find information that I was looking for by not just like using the easiest way possible, because there wasn't any easy way like how I learned the members' names was scrolling the comments of the music videos and looking for people who would tag like who timestamp which each member was, and they'd have a little blurb or something. But that's how I learned, was, you know, or going onto Google Images and like typing in their names and like looking at pictures of them. And that's like how I learned. And there was also a channel called SHINee Chats. Whoever was a part of the SHINee Chats team back in the day, I hope they've had the best life ever, because without them, I wouldn't be here at all. Like, this person wouldn't exist without them, because they subbed everything that SHINee did. Not the whole show. Usually if SHINee was on a variety show, they would just cut up the moments where SHINee was talking or on screen. But that's all I cared about. I don't care about the rest of anybody. I just want to see SHINee. And they subbed everything. Just everything. And it was incredible. Without them, yeah, there would have been no access for me, because I didn't know Korean. You know, and I didn't even know at this point, I'd never learned another language, so I didn't even know how to learn another language. So like, I really was like, if without them, I wouldn't have had any access to anything. And it was just like, so, and I got way more into it than my friend who introduced it to me. Like, very quickly, I was like way deeper into it. So I really felt like I was like by myself in this love. And so I became, not really, I was too shy to like comment ever, but in my mind I became friends with all the people in these comments who were helping me learn all this stuff. I grew up in Canada, so we did take French class and stuff when I was younger, but I really did not gain very much French knowledge at all. But like, I learned how to read Hangul just from watching SHINee. Like, and that's like not an exaggeration. I didn't learn any Hangul from a book. Or, I mean, I practiced and I got better from books and stuff, but I literally learned the alphabet from SHINee, because I looked at this word and I realized that this word meant SHINee. So these characters some way have to say SHINee. So this one must be, you know, so the S, the sh must be some sort of sh or s sound. And the one at the end has to be an E sound, because that makes SHINee. And then I would, you know, so I used my power of deduction to figure out what the characters sounded like. Same with the members' names. That's how I learned all these characters. And it's how I learned the beginning bits of Korean. Like, I learned, you know, 안녕하세요 and 감사합니다 and like all these words because of SHINee. Like, which is crazy. That like just the knowledge of one group like opened my world and like taught me all this new stuff, and like, just, you know, I feel like it was like monumental for me. And it's, again, very dramatic sounding, but like, I've been a fan of SHINee for almost 17 years now. And so that's my entire adult life. That's long. Like, I have known SHINee for longer than I have not known SHINee. Like, and so they literally have formed who I am as a person. This person that you see here wouldn't exist if I hadn't gotten into SHINee, because like almost every major decision I've ever made has been in some way influenced by SHINee. When I was in high school, I wore these bright yellow skinny jeans that I called my SHINee pants, because, and that was the first time that I ever like tried fashion. And as in I wore yellow skinny jeans. That was my only fashion. But before that, I wore sweatpants every day. Like, but I really was like, ooh, I want to wear clothes like SHINee does. Even though I don't have that same body type, but I want to I got my hair, in grade 11, I got my hair cut like Timon from Lucifer, because that's what everybody did. You know, I felt like I had such knowledge. I felt so worldly, as, you know, and then like, as like a, you know, as a dumb child who had never been anywhere, I went to Korea when I was 18 for no reason. I met a friend who, I was very loud and vocal about my love of K-pop, and she came up to me and she goes, I like the same music that you do. And it was like, then we were instant friends. And then like 2 months later, we went to Korea for 3 weeks, just because, like, I would never have traveled to Korea ever without SHINee. And the name of this channel is Diamond Fish. The name of my like business that I guess I've been like a self-employed artisty is Diamond Fish Art / Diamond Fish Design. That name is related to SHINee. A diamond because their symbol is a diamond. Fish because they had the the goldfish in Odd, and that's like where it came from. I literally have the Shatting Star tattooed on my arm. I also pansies for SHINee, and then I have Boxley and the cat guy from Circle music video tattooed on my arm. I have gone to so many SHINee concerts. I went to Korea in 2023 to see SHINee for the 15-year anniversary. I learned how to buy things on the internet because of SHINee. I learned how to trade photo cards and got to meet like online friends, which I had never ever done before ever. Like they've been a huge a huge thing in my life. Like if you could really figure out like one catalyst that like changes the trajectory of your life, for me it's SHINee. It's finding SHINee. Cause yeah, I really like, it's really like I couldn't tell you who I would be without SHINee. Cause would I still be really into anime? I don't know. I look around my room and everywhere I look, there is some form of SHINee or K-pop or something. What would be here in its place if I hadn't given SHINee a chance back in 2008? I really don't know. And it's crazy. So it's really like, I meet people and I'm like, hi, my name's Allie, I like SHINee, nice to meet you. That's like, that if people, no matter how little they know about me, they know that I like SHINee. Like, friends, extended family, my parents' friends, anyone who has ever been connected to me even a little bit knows that I like SHINee. They might not really know what SHINee is, but they know that I like SHINee. And that is crazy. You know, that's like more than anything else in the world. That would be first. I mean, my hair color. I literally have my hair these colors because of the SHINee. A lot of what I buy, if it has, like, even just for example, if it'll be SHINee colored, I will buy it. Like, it's everywhere in my life. It infiltrates every part of my being, and I'm just so happy. I also think it's so crazy that I got so lucky by picking SHINee out of all the groups, because not all groups last 17 years, and I don't know where I'd be if SHINee didn't still exist. And like, some people, I think I said this on TikTok, but some people are like, oh, I was born in the wrong decade. I should have been born before or whatever. I don't feel that ever, because do you know how lucky I feel that I am in the same timeline as SHINee? Me and SHINee exist at the same time, and we exist in a time where I was able to grow up with them. They were able to grow up with me. We exist in the same age range and timeline. That's so crazy. The universe really came through for me. Like, they could have been like, no, you're not going to be born for a few more years, or no, you're going to be born way too early, or whatever. But they didn't. They said, we're going to make you born this time to find SHINee at this age so that you can be here now. And that is crazy. I don't even really believe in like fate and stuff, but like it really feels like fate that me and SHINee were together at the same portion. Like, and I feel more connected to them than I feel to like most people that I know in real life, because SHINee doesn't know me, but in concept they know me better than anybody. They've been there through every milestone. SHINee has been my friends for longer than most of my friends have been my friends. Like, they've been with me longer than I've had my dog. They've just been with me through everything, and like that feels really special and lucky, and I just love SHINee so much. And I will, some people are like, oh, it's like just a phase or you'll regret liking things. I'm so happy I've never had to regret liking SHINee, because they're just the best. Okay, so I've been rambling for way longer than I thought that I would ramble, but I just love SHINee. I just love SHINee so much, and I hope that if you're here, you do too. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, leave your origin stories down below. I would love to hear. I really want to know how everybody got into K-pop. It's so interesting to me with people who got into it either before me or after me. I want to know. Tell me. Do you, and have you changed groups? Like, do you find new groups that, like, capture your attention more than the group that got you into K-pop? Like, let me know. I want to know. I love it so much. Everything is great. Also, if you like SHINee, if you're a fan, consider subscribing down below. I will probably have other K-pop group videos on this channel, but like most of it's probably gonna be SHINee because like I can't help it. I just love SHINee so much. And, you know, at some point I will do an album collection. You've been able to see it behind me this whole time, but yeah. Yeah, that's I think all I have to say for this rambly video. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in whatever the next video ends up being. Hopefully, it will be the Poet Artist unboxing. Although, maybe it won't be, because they ran out of probably Jonghyun. Actually, I just found out my K-Town For You order got shipped, but it's getting shipped to my K address, my Korean address, and I think I'm gonna wait for the concert merch to also go to my Korean address before I ship everything. But I ordered albums from Light Up K, but because of delays, they said it might not be until like mid-June or late June, which is so late. I just want to open these albums so bad. But at some point, that will be on this channel, and as well as like a haul of the anniversary stuff that I'm going to be getting. And I want to do a photo card, buying photo cards with me video, and like other photo card videos. There's going to be lots of stuff coming, because I just have lots that I like to do and lots that I do, and yeah. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in whatever the next video is. Bye!